Hello everyone, this is Sarah Anma from artofrelationship.net with another love moment for you. Today we're talking about how to be an amazing partner. So we all agree that falling in love is so sweet and so fun. We've got hormones coursing through our bodies and late nights staying up talking and gazing into each other's eyes and all kinds of giddiness and wonderfulness. But when the hormones balance out and we realize, oh, we've got to get some stuff done in life, then what are we left with? Well, we're left with the decision, am I in or am I out? When we approach a relationship from a place of the common good for all involved, then we allow the other person to be who they are rather than the projection or the fantasy if we want them to be. All too often we fall in love with love, or we fall in love with that projection of the person, which doesn't allow for reality when it sets in. And this, of course, is a recipe for disaster. When we're in love with love, we jump in, dive in with both feet, into the deep end of the pool. Often that means ignoring red flags or deal breakers and then trying to reconcile that with the reality later down the line. And that's a struggle, and that struggle is miserable. When we allow our partner to be who they are in the time and space that is happening, however they need to be, then we can be a true, authentic partner to them, rather than caught up in the fantasy or our demands or our ego and the need to be right. When we come from that higher place, we're less concerned with the emotions of love, and instead we're really able to act selflessly instead of selfishly. When it's from the good of all involved, then all sorts of problems can be transcended. It's very magical. So making a decision cuts away all other options. And when we commit to our partner, that's sacred. It's committing to ourselves, to the highest good, to the universe, to your partner. Love relationships are very, very confronting. They're humbling and they're magical. When we make that commitment, even more magic can happen and unfold. In this disposable consumer culture that we live in, it's not popular. In fact, it's a pretty radical idea. It's difficult to humble oneself in relationship, but it's so worth the payoff. Ultimately, you'll get something much, much more rewarding than the instant gratification of bouncing around. Deep, loving intimacy and connection. So for your turn, can you notice in any of your relationships, love or otherwise, where you may not be committing, not showing up? Toes in, big toe in and the rest of you out. Just take a look and see, okay, well, where do I need to step away and where do I need to more fully engage? And then you can be a better partner and a better friend, because you're serving the highest good of all involved rather than the ego or the need to be right. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.